Discover insights on the Volkswagen Golf's size, cargo space, tech, and more from a real owner. Find out if it's fun to drive and discover if you should buy the car. For over 45 years, the Golf has been a bestseller for Volkswagen. They've maintained an instantly recognizable look for the car through a number of generations, to the point where sometimes it's hard to tell the changes. That iconic look carries into the 7th generation Golf, especially with the distinctive, wide D-pillar. In an era of overstyled cars, it's nice to see a clean, modern design with great proportions.
Well, it's a little longer than I would have expected for a car in this class, but at the same time, it's still small enough to be able to get around the city, to be able to parallel park it with no problem.
Size is an important consideration for the Golf, given that many of its customers live in urban areas. Parking is made easy with the backup camera and sensors. When backing out, the car also has the rear traffic alert to help you. Oh, and check this out. The rearview camera is integrated into the badge. Pretty cool, what do you think? So, visibility is all good in the back, but how about the front?
Well, because the hood slopes down, it's a little hard for me to judge where the front of the car is, and so I often run into the parking guards a lot of times when I'm parking the car.
The interior feels clean and modern, just like the exterior. A nice touch is this material that has a brushed metal look to it. Infotainment control is through a multimedia screen that is also a touch screen. There's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and navigation. In this Wolfsburg edition, leatherette seating is standard, the S trim gets cloth. And then there's this cool little storage compartment under the seat. Another cool feature, literally, is the cooled glove box. The steering wheel is leather wrapped and the instrument cluster is analog with a small digital area. But I bet you missed the paddle gear shifters on the steering. Yep, they're so small I don't even know why Volkswagen bothered. But what is big in the Golf is the cargo space.
I really like how much I can store in it. For my business and for just personal shopping, I can fold down the seats and it's great. I can pack a bunch of stuff in there.
On to the tech features. It's nice to see in a car at this price point a number of available features like blind spot warning, lane departure warning, forward collision warning and autonomous emergency braking, and adaptive cruise control. But what other tech could you need?
I think if I had to add anything, it would be another USB port. When I have other people driving in the car with me, they like to be able to charge their phones too.
Yep, there is only one USB port in the car. Volkswagen, please don't do stuff like that. USB ports are super important. But not all is lost. There is a 12-volt outlet in the car, so you can buy an aftermarket USB charger and use that to power your devices. Now, speaking of power, let's take a look under the hood. The Golf gets the 1.8-liter four-cylinder turbocharged engine, while the GTI gets the 2.0-liter four-cylinder turbo, and the top-of-the-line R trim gets the higher-performing 2.0-liter four-cylinder turbo. Nice to see is that both manual and automatic transmissions are available in all trims. Gas mileage is pretty good. So, how does it drive?
Well, I really love the way it drives. It's really zippy, it's sporty, it handles beautifully, it's got a great tight turning radius, and it's fast.
It's nice to see that this generation of the Golf also continues the typical Golf driving characteristics of being zippy and sporty. So, should you buy, consider, or skip the car?
I would totally buy it again if I had it to do over. It's a great car to drive, it gets great gas mileage, and it's really, really fun.
If you're considering the Golf, take a look at our owner reviews of some of its competitors. And let's get you on the show.